Hello and welcome to another episode of ClickDesigns. Super excited to be here. My name is Angie Norris and I'm a power user of ClickDesigns, here from week to week to help you understand the power of this amazing software and how you can use it not just for yourself but for others, whether they're clients, whether you're posting on Upwork or Fiverr, or maybe you have a brand new business and you want to leverage this amazing tool to get all of your graphics done in the nick of time, because guess what? It's super easy, and that's what we're here to show you. So today we are continuing on in our series of ClickDesigns for industry professionals. And today's gonna be fun because it's gonna be about events. How many of you guys love going to events, whether they're in your town, maybe you travel to them? I've gone to so many over the years and I've enjoyed them. I've met a lot of people at these events, including the owner of this amazing software, Mo Latif, and his team. We got to travel together several times now because of events. But events need graphics. And guess what? Whether you are a conference organizer or you're an event host, whether it's digital or in person, you need lots and lots of graphics. So today we're going to be talking about how you can create graphics for your event. Doesn't matter what type it is. I have created events for my children, for their birthday parties, for their baseball and soccer fundraising. I've created event graphics for things that are more personal nature, but I have created hundreds for clients and myself that are physical and digital in nature. So we're going to be tackling a lot of different types, but I'm super excited to be here today with you. Why don't we get started and jump into the software? Inside my ClickDesigns account, we're going to get started with creating some graphics for events. Now, you'll see that I use ClickDesigns every single day. And when I'm using them, I'm usually creating them for an event. So if you click on my designs here, I'm going to show you the inside of my own account. And I have a demo account as well, but I've been just using my own account for these training because I want to show you what I'm using it for. And last week we talked about these different types of business owner graphics, but look, I created this graphic just the other day for a client who we had an event and we featured Chris Grace. And then if you scroll down, you'll see I did it again right here for another event. And if you keep scrolling down, you'll see I create lots of things for events. I created this little ticket for a concert that's coming up. This is for one of my friends. We're going to go see Cooper Allen in the fall. And we have a lot of fun here, right? We do a lot of stuff. But if you look here, I create stuff all the time. I created this banner right here. If you preview this, look, biggest event ever. There's my face right there. And if I keep going, I can show you hundreds. And I'm not, over exaggerating here. I am talking hundreds of graphics I've made for events. So if you look at this one, here's another event we had and we were featuring Heather. This is one I created here live with you guys, showing you how you guys can create summit graphics, which is something that we can talk about today. Here's another one that has me in there. I think I was using that as an example with you guys, but you'll see I'm making different things where I've talked on stages and I'm putting those together here. Here's just a Zoom with Perry Belcher, and I took different images and I made this one. So I had taken snapshots of this live, but this person right here, which is me, was on a different snapshot. This person, Perry Belcher, was on a different one, and I combined them using the amazing tool here in ClickDesigns by going in and cropping and then adding things so it looks like it's the same screenshot. Even though it's the same meeting, I just wanted to make sure that we had smiling faces on every single one. And you'll see that I create tons for myself when I am training, and I can go on and on and on and on and on. So you guys get the idea. I create lots of videos and lots of trainings. But for my clients as well, I create graphics for. So let's go up to templates. Let me show you how I would search for different templates first. So first you can type in something like a summit if you want to be specific, and you'll see some things come up. But if you just type in event, then you'll start to scroll down here and you'll be able to see there's lots of ones right here. So if you click on this one, this is a great one to put. So let's go ahead and heart that one. We might come back. Here's a Metro Fest. Here's a barbecue bash. And let's see, event host. This is join us for a sporting experience, digital marketing training. This is Kwanzaa creative event. So you get the idea. There are tons of different things here. This is one right here that I love. If you look, this could be your speaker list. So we can use that one. Why don't we start with that? And we can begin making some really cool graphics for an event that we've created here. Or this one. You guys like this one? Let's see. This one's nice too. I like that one too. They're all good. So what we'll do is let's just put in, let me look at this one again. I don't know, this one's pretty simple. Let's just go with this and click on the little icon. And here we have it. Now what we'll do is we're gonna edit each one here. So if we start with the first one, click on edit, and you always start with the top, right? So Tech Connect. If we want, this is a group here, so we can ungroup that and kind of see what's in here. So we can actually change this out. So if I wanted to change this icon, let's just delete that, go over here to icons. Let's search for something fun. What would be a great event that we're going to put on here that we can change this into your own event? And the first thing we're going to do would be to come up with an icon idea here. So like a rocket would be good. Ooh, like this one. It's not bad. All right, let's go. This one looks kind of cute. Let's see what this one looks like here. And we can change it out to white. And this I can change to my colors, right? 12D60F. Perfect. So there's going to be our little rocket ship. I'm going to turn it a little bit and make it real small, put it right there. And then we're going to change this to Thrive in 2025. That's going to be our name here for this event, Thrive in 2025. So we'll take this and put Thrive in 2025. Oops, 25. Okay, and then if we want, we can make a little tagline here. It could be your breakthrough year starts now. Or we can put something like plan bold, act brave, thrive big, something like that. We can make that italicized and then make this kind of fit the size here, just like that. Okay, we're gonna, perfect. I think that looks pretty good. Let's make this into my color. So we're gonna ungroup here and add that. Go to brand kit, and there we have it. So buy ticket, sponsor speakers. I think that looks pretty good. If we wanted to, I think we could do more here. We can change out the background, but for purposes of time, we'll just go ahead and click on save. And now we have the first one, Drive in 2025. Okay, now let's go to the next one, which looks like this. So we'll go ahead and click on edit, and we're gonna make this whole page. This is a great one for event hosts. So again, I'm just going to keep it simple and maybe just change these to my brand colors. I'm going to oops, that's definitely not what I wanted. Let's go back here by clicking on the back button. So glad there's a back button. This looks like it's a group, so we're going to have to ungroup. There we have it. Now we can click on that, go down here, and we can do the 12G60F like that. Or we can make these even pink because we know we like the pink colors. But let's go ahead and click on ungroup and then click on that and go to F70FFF for pink. It's pretty cool, huh? Let's see, F70FFF. ungroup. So yeah, sometimes you might have to ungroup things. So if you're wondering, how did they do that? That's because if you click on here and it says group settings right here, you know it's part of a group. You can right click and click ungroup right there. And then we can make these into our colors. Let's see. Did that one change? It did not change. Let's go up here then. 12D60F. There we go. There we go. Ooh, that's a lot to change here, but we can do it. 12D60F. What I would do is go ahead and copy once you have the first one, and then you can just paste, 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 and paste. So now I have all my colors there. And if you wanted to, you can make some of these different, but I'm just going to keep it the same. Okay, September, we're going to change this wording here. Okay, if you can't get to the wording, all you have to do is go over to your layers and you're going to click on this. See how you can change that? We're going to put September 2025 and we're just going to keep everything the same. Go ahead and click on save. And now let's go to the next, which is the speaker. Let's click on edit. Now I can change out all these speakers. So I recently did use some images from some people that I know. So here's Chris Gray. So I could put him here. What I like to do is make these all the same size. So we're going to go like this and go like that. And then what we can do is I can crop. So it uses little crop arrows right here and go like that. And you'll see we're getting closer to the size here, like that. Okay, so I'm not going to be too much of a perfectionist, but you'll see that now I covered that up, right? And if I want to, with John Smith, I think this is the image, I can just take that image out. Let's find John Smith right there. Okay, so we just deactivated that image here, which is perfect. Okay, we can change this to Chris Gray. Okay, and we'll keep the titles. I don't want to mess with it too much. Click on image over here. Let's go find Chris. This is Chris Luck. Again, we're going to do the same thing. I kind of like when their faces are about the same size, but his face right here is very, very large. So what I'm going to do is do this and crop, crop, and crop. So what we'll do is, there we have that. And I love the guides because the guides will do that. Okay, and then we'll take this guy out. Perfect. Okay, and we'll change the name to Chris Luck. Okay, let's keep going. So this is not hard, guys. You can just upload your images. Let's see if I can find some images here. There's me. If I want to use me, I might. If I can't find my friends here, let's keep going. Here's Heather. Okay, I'm using all the people that I made graphics for recently. So just crop this out, crop and crop. Okay, and we'll go more, crop and crop. Yeah, it might take you some time to get it perfect, but it shouldn't take you too long. And then go right there. That looks pretty good. Okay, let's go a little bit more. Okay, that looks pretty good. All right, let's go down here to this image and take that out. And if you're wondering what I'm doing, I'm taking out this image. So what I'm doing is the images that were there underneath, so this guy, I'm just taking off the view. So I'm hiding it from the canvas so it will not be on there. And then go here to Heather Wagon. Okay, so then move that over. There you go. We got one more here. Now I could put myself or I could put a friend of mine. So this is Kim. So let's put Kim on there. Let's cut out her name like that. And we will, she's a famous, instructor of yoga. Let's that. Okay, scroll here, scroll here. All right, and then now I can make her a little bit bigger and put her just like so. Okay, perfect. And then her name is Kim Wynn. Okay, so you get the idea of what I did. Let's just put save. Let's keep going. Let's go down here to event schedule. I think that's the next thing. Actually, highlights is the next thing. And again, I'm not going to take the time to do tons of changes here, but I do want to change out some of these so that you can see how easy it is to change them out to your colors. I like to copy paste this here. Got even more. There's a lot. So what I did was I copied my own hex code out of the first one, and I'm just copying Control C and Control V. That's what makes it fast for me. And then here we can do this. Now, again, don't forget you have the eyedropper. So you can click on the eyedropper and click on the color that you want. You'll see it says copy on the right. And then now you can paste them like so. Very easy. You get better the more practice you do. Okay, save. All right, now let's go to this. I think we have just a couple more left and then we should be done with this. All right, again, we gotta ungroup. So if you can't select one item, it's probably because it's part of a group. And you'll see that right here. Just right click, ungroup. And if things move around, that's okay. All you have to do is go to layers and you can move things up and down. So if you wanna see what that was, click on back button and you'll see that was day one, okay? So all you have to do right here, ungroup, and then go down to day one. So right here, day one, and you can move it all the way up, or you can find the path group that's, see that path group right here? You can move this all the way down underneath, just like that. See how that wasn't hard? And then we can go to brand colors and click on the pink. See? Very easy. And you can do these outside layers. There's a stroke here. It's black. Looks like it's a shape. And if you move it down, you'll see that it's part of a shape. Do you see that? Okay. Then what you want to do is click on stroke. And we could change this to 12G60F. And then make it like half, like that. See? Pretty easy. Let's do the same thing here. Like that. Now I memorize all of my codes because that's what makes me remember them. But you don't have to. You can also use your brand kit. Let's go back here. So that, let's go a little bit darker on that. Let's see. One. There we go. Okay, and then we can move this over. That. Okay, that looks pretty good. Move this over. Okay, perfect. This little thing, we can do this brand color like that. We've got opening keynote. This could be me. So if I want, I can click on image and scroll down, look for myself like this, and then crop me. So it's going to be a circle, that. And then you can go down here and see where it says circle image. You just click that button and there we have it. So I can put my picture right here, just like that. And I can put Angie Norris. Okay, just like that. Perfect. And then this one I can also, we can have like that. Or you can go to brand kit and just click on that. And it'll help. So click on that, brand kit, and let's copy, paste. Okay, there we have it. Perfect. Save. Okay, we've got 2 sections left. Let's click on this one real fast. And we're just going to take this and make it our own. So let's see here, brand kit. We'll make it like just like that. Pretty easy. I'm not going to change anything just for sake of time, but you know that I could easily change that out to our logo here. Save. And then the final one is right here. And then just change this to pink. And, oh, it's a group. Ungroup. So now we need to go find this by ticket and make it white. There we go. Save. Okay, exit. Now let's go look at this thing. So now, once we're done with that, we can go here to click on open. And there are what we just changed, right? And if we click on edit, we can move things around. So you can move the things all around, and then you can click on finish. And once you have it finished, now we can go ahead and click on preview. And there we have it. We can even add it up here. Let's see. Okay, Thrive in 2025. We changed all this. We changed our pictures out. There's me here. So see how easy that was to change, and that wasn't hard. And then how you want to do it is you'll click on export, just like this. Let's see where it says download. And then here under download page assets, you can click PNG or WebP. So if I clicked on PNG and click start download, it's going to create folders for each of the sections and a zip file for each of the graphics. And so what that'll look like is this. So I just extracted it, so the zip file, and I extracted it into a folder. Open up, there are each of the blocks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, right? Here's the final image. And then what you do is you click on, and it has all of the graphics separately, which is awesome. So now you can just add those in really easily. And if you go over here to the speakers, you'll see that it has all the old speakers and the new speakers. See, there's Chris, there's Heather, there's Kim, and it'll add everything for you, which is really cool. So then you just download this into your page builder, and boom, you're off to the races. Okay, so let's get back to templates, and with the time left, let's create some more. So let's click on event, and you'll see I like this one a lot. Look at that one. See, if you're hosting an event and you have speakers and you want to make speaker placards is what they call them, then you can create something like this. They can share them on their socials. So we might do that, but let's keep going. I want to look at a few more. This one's really cool too. So if you're hosting a live, whether it's virtual or in person, a music fest, a wedding, I have made so many graphics for that were not even what you would think. Like they're for my kids and for friends, for birthday parties, so many events. So it doesn't have to be just for your business. It can be for personal too. And like this, you can create a dance thing. My sister, she teaches, what is that, salsa? And so we could put her face on here. That'd be kind of cool. This one is a nice flyer. So if you're hosting an event, this would be perfect. So if I were to do that one, let's go ahead and click on this real fast. So if I wanted to take him out, put me in there, let's scroll down, there I am. I'm going to take out my background. So click on BG remover here, and there I am. Make myself a lot smaller. Let's crop me like that. Okay. And let's put this just like so. Okay, well, we'll come back to me in a minute. And then here, let's change these out to, I'm going to put the background as my gray. So brand kit, colors, and gray. Here will be my brand kit with my blue. And then how about discover the keys to unlocking your business? How about if I wanted to run an AI workshop, so I could put something in here. How about from chaos? Let's see, from chaos to clarity. And we'll make that a lot smaller, like this. From chaos to clarity with AI. And we'll make that our colors here and make that really big. So we'll change this out from chaos to clarity and put that up here. Let's move that up with AI, right? Because we're going to AI their business. And then here we'll make this a lot smaller. And we will say with AI all in one day. So this is going to be my workshop. That's okay. Move me over here just like that. Crop me a little bit. Let's make me a little skinnier too, right? I can make myself skinnier by doing this. Okay. Okay, let's put that here. There I am. So from chaos to clarity with AI all in one day. So join us, and I can change these out to my colors. Let's make them like that. Put this one blue, this as blue. And then join us. I want to make these gray. So I love having my brand kit so I can just pick, you know, these colors, change all these colors to the gray. Okay, perfect. And then, so we'll leave this here, and then we're going to save the date, and I want to put AI your business in one day workshop. So that's going to be what this is. How about AI your business in a day workshop? Perfect. Just like so. Okay. All right. So this is what we want. I want to change the font height. See if I can do 0.5. How about 0.8? There we go. That's better. Okay. All right. So there we have it. That's mine. And I can change out these if I wanted to the brand colors, right? So if we click on this one, copy that out, and then go through here real quick, like that, as fast as I can copy paste. All right, okay, so there we have it. That's what we want to do. Maybe put this one as pink, and there we have it. If I want, I can add a stroke and maybe add it pink, or how about F70, FFF. Okay, so there we go, perfect. And I'm going to make this a little transparent, like this. Is that on top? Looks like it's on top. So let's see here. Path group. I guess not. Maybe it's just the color just doesn't blend. Oh, wait, that's good. Looks good. Okay, save and exit. All right, let's look at this one and preview. So look, I made this into my own, from chaos to clarity with AI all in one day. Join us September. I could have changed the date to whatever date, the city and the location, the time, change out these bullets, AI your business in one day workshop. So there I have it. Now I can post that. I can print it and put it around town and so forth. So I hope that gave you some ideas on how to use this as an event host. I don't know what event you have. If you have an event coming up, maybe you can drop that, or maybe you're thinking about hosting an event. It could be even just a podcast. It could be a training that you're going to be giving. It could be in person, virtual, a summit. There are so many different types of events. Now, if you're a mom like me, it could be a birthday party. It could be your 4th of July party coming up. It doesn't have to be professional, right? You can use ClickDesigns for that. I have done so many things with my own stuff. When I click on my designs and I scroll down, which I've done so many designs, it'd probably be hard to get there, but I've definitely created a lot for personal. And I've showed you guys that. I've showed you the different ones for my kids, my son's baseball, my daughter's stuff. Like I made this one for you guys to show you. And like I made these for my daughter's soccer team. This was for a client, Perry, and so on. And I can go on and on and on, because there's just so many different things that you can use the graphics for, which I love. I love using ClickDesigns. It's made it so easy for me, and I don't have to worry about looking at a blank screen. I can create from scratch, but why when you can go in here? There's 10,000 plus templates that you can choose from and just pick and go, customize to your own. And I've showed you that from week to week, how to make each of these your own thing. And so I hope that you guys had fun. I know we've done these in the past. We've created tons of graphics together, and I hope you guys are inspired. I hope you guys will drop your stuff into the Facebook group too. So let me close this out. So what did you guys think? Yes, amazing, right? This is such an amazing tool. I just love it so much. And I hope that you guys can see the power of this amazing software, because I use it every single day, literally. And you see when I log into my account, and I used to log into my demo account, and I just use it so much that I just stopped using my demo account, and now I use my real account. And if you see all of my hidden graphics, guess what? I'm sharing it with you because I'm using it, and I want you guys to see all of the amazing things that I'm using it for, because it will give you inspiration. And speaking of inspiration, don't be afraid to get in the Facebook group and to share your creations, your designs, your motivational things, because guess what? For me, I like seeing what other people are using it for. I know I have a creative mind, and I bring a lot to the table with what I use this for. A lot of it's unique. Some of it's the same as what it's already in there, but just enhanced in a different way. But you guys have your own specialty. You guys have your own skill set. So bring that, make some graphics, mock-ups, all of the amazing things you do for yourself or for your clients, and put them in the Facebook group so we can see. And if you're having wins, whether that's making money creating graphics using ClickDesigns or anything else, please share it with us. That's what we're here for. We're this Click Designers community for a reason, and we love doing this together. So I know we went over time, but I just had so much fun today because I love events, I love conferences, and I run them myself, as well as I help clients run their events. And I know that you guys also are attending and going to events too. What if you could be the provider of all the graphics for these events? Yes, you could make some money, whether you're posting for yourself or for other people. And there's just an endless amount of possibilities with that. So with that said, I'm going to close this out, but I hope you guys have a great coming weekend. We have a holiday weekend coming up for July 4th, and I'm not sure if you guys are celebrating. We are celebrating here in the US, but if you aren't, then enjoy your weekend all the same. So have a great rest of your week, a great weekend, a great holiday. Happy 4th of July. And I will see you guys on the next episode of Click Designs for Industry Professionals as we continue on in our series. My name is Angie Norris. I love being here, helping you guys understand the power of this amazing tool. Until next time, I will see you then. Bye, guys.